Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me? It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Got her. Oh,
Do
fuck.
you want to get smacked? Oh, look how cute she is. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
I thought they were gonna like read it out loud or something.
I love this. I love her so much. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Oh, okay. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, my heart. Bro, Alex, that's too cute, dude. Come on.
No, it's not.
What do you look at her? It was well done, Alex. Please. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat out on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. She's smiling, bro. She's smiling. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. So smug. I'm glad you learned something. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old someone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Your girl,
Back
bro.
to reading.
Your girl.
Hi, Alex Gunn. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alex Khan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job. I was going, in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical.
Ooh.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say earlier, is that I think based off the way you selected your poem words, that's who was going to give you the book and who you were going to talk to? Or does it just always go that way?
I'm pretty sure that just always go this way because, yeah. I mean, we started with Yuri first, and she really was like going deep into it, and she was just rambling on.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure we started with Monica.
Well, I mean the whole book reading part.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that's why too, because we chose it over Yuri over everyone else.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism, unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the something. It takes years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could be a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, there's a long-ass one. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that's backwold protrudes? Wow. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No. I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched from the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
That's some deep shit.
What a thought. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain has to be fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I just assume she talks fast.
Honestly, yeah.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into across the room. Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expression in faces. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Byakugan, did you say something?
Why? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siri liked it. And Alex Kun did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, goddamn. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Alex Kun liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Suki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Alex Kun appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Wow, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Alex Kun started showing up. God damn.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
That's my line.
Natsuki, that's a little... Shut up.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Alex Kun. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Alex Kun.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Alex Kun?
Wow.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. Thought. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, she's defiant, only whatever.
Because she can't handle the pressure.
Yeah, I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. Will spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki scratches her own poem, snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down the desk. I gingerly approach and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. I love you. How could anyone not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think anything less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Alex-kun. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Alex, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about at writing with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job of impressing those that I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Alex-kun, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Surely has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No.
That was perfect.
That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. Alex-kun, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Ooh.
Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal whatever. Okay, yeah. Let's do this.
Wild. Okay. So, this still tears. Damn it!
No. Agonizing.
Good. It has to be
Vivicious.
more... Huh?
Vivicious.
What is that?
I don't know what it means, but click it.
Okay.
Bless you.
These are like more of the same words.
Yeah, they really are rainbow adventure music. How about Massacre?
Massacre. She's like really into like...
Gore. Disaster. Extreme. Well, Broken would be really good too. I don't know if that's Natsuki or Yuri, but it's probably Broken.
Broken, hopeless.
Yeah, hopeless probably. 100% hopeless.
Between these three.
Yeah.
They probably give you 3 of each.
Honestly,
person.
yeah, true. Oh, fuck, never mind.
Portrait.
Depression.
Oh, yeah. No.
The fuck?
Is it switching?
Is it switching?
Okay, so hers was like the cute stuff.
Yeah, here's the cute shit.
What did her poem say?
Very serious. Like,
hers was like the fucking.
It was really
and,
depressing. It really was. It was pretty like.
Inferno.
Weird. It was deep. Yeah.
Inferno. It has to be like
pain.
Bigger words. That's what it has to be.
Hers is for sure pain. Yours is for sure pain.
Vanilla, shame, covet.
Shame. Pain.
I don't know if it's an emotion thing. I think it's the kind of words they would use in their poetry.
Uncontrollable, you think?
It's covet, unrequited, or uncontrollable.
Yeah, try whichever one. Could be.
She would never use that in her words.
Incapable or fear? Fear, probably fear.
No.
Fuck, man.
Disown.
Okay.
We chose this last time, right?
I think so.
Who jumped?
Fuck, I don't. Okay, good. Horror.
Empty analysis. Oh, yeah,
which is horror again. Yeah.
Twirl,
Wrath,
anxiety,
probably.
wrath,
Anxiety and
vertigo.
wrath.
Yeah, it's between these two. Wrath. Jump, puppy, hub, inside, melancholy, melancholy.
Graveyard.
Between these two, I think melancholy is a bigger
Yeah.
word. Misfortune, heartbeat, misfortune. Fuck. Jumpy, playground, desire,
Disarray,
dream.
death. Well, I think death is a safe bet here.
Death.
Oh,
No.
fucking hell.
Excitement, childhood, nightgown, passion, climax. We did climax. Who jumped for that?
I think it was.
Her. Yeah, I remember. Judgment, bliss, and tragedy. I think we can't remember.
Me neither.
Please jump.
Probably. I mean, more than likely it will be her.
One.
Either her or Monica.
Any, mini, miny, mo, catch the tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, miny, miny, mo. Good.
Ooh, good one.
Unrestrained.